Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly reading for December 2025. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker. And I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general message, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please do not try and force a reading you see on the internet to fit your personal life. Okay, if it's not resonating, it may just be another message for another Virgo out there. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, spiritual team, numinous astro deck. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Okay, first up we have the trine, which is a positive supporting aspect in astrology. Makes life super easy. Okay, and we got Sagittarius. All right, got some Sagittarius energy in there. We got Capricorn. Okay, it's giving work hard, play hard. What else? What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the fifth house. Okay, so the fifth house is all about fun, entertainment, play, okay, romance, dating, sex, okay, children, fertility, creativity, self-expression. Like, this is a very playful house. It represents all the fun stuff. Okay, so some of you guys may have Sagittarius or Capricorn in the fifth house. You may have something aspecting positively to your fifth house. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, divine feminine tarot, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? That was way too many. A bunch of cards just flip out. What messages do you have for the Virgo collective at this time? Okay. What do we have? Page of Swords, Judgment in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Trigger warning related to pregnancy and loss. Okay, for those of you who have been struggling to get pregnant and you are still trying to figure out how to make that happen, Spirit is definitely recognizing that struggle here. They recognize the desire, but it looks like there's still no answer. There's still no solution. So I'm sorry to have to bring it up, but I see that. So I just wanted to recognize, for those of you who feel like you were looking for answers for that, I don't have answers for that. I'm sorry. But I do see that Spirit is recognizing it. Okay. Some of you guys might need to see a different doctor if you've been seeing the same person and they're not coming up with answers. You might want to look into a specialist, a different specialist, someone who can give you a second opinion, maybe a third opinion. Okay, but it feels like something is still being missed, especially with the Judgment card in reverse. It's like something is still being missed. Some of you guys might also want to consider something non-traditional, non-Western medicine. You might want to go Eastern medicine, herbal, medicinal, dare I say spiritual or magical, if you feel comfortable with that. But some of you guys might turn to like plant medicines, real like herbal medicine, not the manufactured stuff. So that might be something to consider, to kind of help relieve something within the body that may be preventing this. And again, I'm not a doctor, so please don't take this as medical advice. This is just what I'm intuiting from these cards. Okay, so always seek the advice of a professional. I'm just a tarot reader. Okay, I don't have my medical license. All right. Okay, but I did want to acknowledge that. So, because the fifth house does associate itself with children and fertility, this is what came up. So yeah, you may need to like kind of expand your idea of like medicine or the possibilities of different results of different medicines, maybe something a little bit more natural, not as harsh on the body. Okay. That's where I feel like this Sagittarius energy kind of comes in, because Sagittarius is more open to, you know, exploring different ideas or ways or methods outside of their own culture. So there could be some sort of treatment that, you know, I don't know, maybe considered more woo woo. And, you know, it happens to work for you. Yeah, I would look into that if you feel called to. Again, I'm just a tarot reader, so I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else, though. A lot of you guys are also having trouble in the dating department. Some of you guys are having trouble in the dating department, and I don't mean to laugh, but like, I have to, because the dating pool is so trash. It is really, really trash. It's hard to find a good one. So I understand the struggle. So please don't take this as me laughing at you, but like, been there. And I have to laugh, otherwise I'll cry. So, yeah, I just feel like there might also potentially be people kind of like spying on you, people from the past with this Page of Swords, looking at your social media, wanting to get back in touch. We are closing out Mercury retrograde, so some of you guys might have exes coming back around, or at least like taking a peek on your socials. Okay. Some of them really regret how things ended with you, even though they're still trash. It is what it is. Virgo has moved on with this 10 of Cups and 3 of Wands. We're not tolerating the trash anymore. We're not tolerating any bullshit. Okay. But I will say, like, literally everything else is in the reverse. So if you're looking to date, if you're looking to get into the dating pool, I'm just gonna let you know it's absolute dog shit. It's in your cards. It's collectively in the air. In general, anytime I talk to somebody who's single, they're like, what is with the dating pool? And I just look at them and I say, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's enough to make someone want to give up. So, I mean, listen, if you're not above having a good time for the sake of having a good time, like, that's pretty much what you're going to get. You're not going to get a whole lot of commitment out here. You're not going to get a whole lot of, you know, worthy worthy potential out here. So if you are looking for something more stable and you're not about that life in terms of like having fun and not being attached, I would just say don't even do it. Don't even put yourself don't even give yourself that headache. Like, you're just going to be disappointed. Oh God, Virgos, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I really was hoping for something better for you guys, but I mean, I always say a prayer before I start my readings. So if this is what came out, this is what the collective needed to hear at this point in time. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Not the most fun readings, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on and close out your reading with an oracle deck. I do offer personal readings. I do offer personal readings. You can reach out to me on TikTok or Instagram. My handles are below in the description box. That's the only place you can reach out to me right now until my website is up. I will never reach out to you first. So if someone reaches out to you saying that they're me, it is a scam. Okay. Also, I do bonus readings for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage the most with my content at the beginning of every month. So if you want a 2-for-1 special, it's a love reading and another general reading like this one, excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you want that 2-for-1 special, engage with this video in some way. So like, comment, share, whatever. Let me know that you guys want to be put in the running to be America's Next Top Model. Just kidding, for bonus readings. And that is my sales pitch. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading and see what final messages we can get for you guys. Spiritual team, Winology Manifestation Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Virgo Collective at this time? What final messages do you have for the Virgo Collective at this time? What do we have? New Moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. Okay. So that could go into a couple of things for me. This could go into, for those of you who are looking to get pregnant, you may have to look at different methodologies. You may have to dig a little deeper with a different physician, a specialist, someone that's willing to go beyond like just the typical go-to reasons as to why maybe you can't conceive. This can also talk about dating. Like if you are looking for something more meaningful, you're going to want to take that time out and just honestly stay out of the dating pool right now. It's absolutely trash. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you may have to look at different methods of meeting your person, than the typical, I don't know, apps or, the bar or the club. You never know what you're bringing home from there. So you may need this time to go a little bit deeper into yourself as well, do some inner work before you move on to the next relationship, which is maybe why Spirit is kind of not letting things work out for you. But that's just my 2 cents. That's just what I'm feeling here. Next, we have the first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. Again, that kind of goes back to pregnancy for me. So for those of you who are still looking for, potential solutions, it's going to take time. It's going to take more research. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. So interesting. I feel like that's for those of you who are going through being single. Okay, so for those of you where, you are dating and you are, oh gosh, I know my Virgos are so analytical. I know you guys do like to get the information out of people, but I think there is potential for some of you to maybe talk yourselves into accepting less than what you deserve in terms of a relationship. I haven't run into a Virgo that's like that, but I'm sure that there are some of them out there, okay, that can get wrapped up in people's words and not listen to what their gut is saying. If your gut says danger, Will Robinson, I would not continue with that person. I think you just need to really sit back and really, your body has a lot more intuition than we give it credit for. So really sitting with your body and being like, does this feel right? Does this feel aligned? Does this feel like someone that I can trust or put my trust into? So listening to your body can also be an indicator of like, hey, there's a red flag here somewhere. We just haven't seen it yet or heard it yet. All right, Virgos, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this month. Again, I'm so sorry. It's not the most fun information, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll catch you guys on the bonus reading later in the month. But please leave a like and a comment if this did resonate for you. If you did enjoy the reading, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Virgo if you feel like it would resonate for them. Again, I do offer personal readings, so if you want to get in touch with me, please reach out to me on my socials, and TikTok and Instagram handles are below in the description box, and also give me a follow over there because I do some fun content that I don't always share over here on YouTube. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.